Hello everyone! I am going to move these lettuces into my indoor setup, indoor growing space, and I'll also give you a tour of what I've been working on in there. So here it is. This is my indoor planting area. This is the sunroom on the front of our house. It's south-facing windows down there, those two, and west-facing windows all along here. I share this space with the cat, clearly, and the kids. It's the homework area and the play crafting area. You get the idea. Have a nice view out the front window. Look at that view. Look at my lovely grass. So, I've got a couple of plants here. This is a Norfolk Island pine and a volunteer avocado. Also got another little baby avocado. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Little baby avocado. Sitting here in this west window, and I've got a spot for something else. Nice window there. Harvest baskets. Here's the lettuce I just moved in. This is a nice folding table. You can see I still have lots of work in terms of putting things away. I have plant pots and things down below, glass bottles and things for seeds and herbs and things. Got a little rack here for seedlings. Right now I've got some is bitter orange or Seville orange, and this is oregano. Oregano looks a little worse for the wear. I've got some little pups over there. This is a nice baker's rack. I'll be able to put seedlings on this. Over here, I did this many years ago and have not used it since. This is a great setup. I'm gonna have some indoor herbs growing in here. There's some of my greens that I brought in from outdoors. Here's some of the other greens. Under here, I have, this is where I have all of the seeds. All right, these are some kumquat seeds. And in here, seed packets for the garden for this year. I'm not even 100% sure what's in all of this. I think this box has got other seeds in it. I'll do a seed tour at some point. So, seed box. And down here I've got supplies, pots, lots of shelving. This beauty is my aloe. I have had an aloe for probably 20 years now, a little more than 20 years. It was lovely, it was full, it grew very big, and it flowered, which was amazing. That was about 10 years ago. Nice tall spike of flowers. Released some seeds, made some pups, and then died. These are the pups. So they're about 10 years old. I've just transplanted them into a bigger pot. Got a couple other ones in a smaller pot. Keep an eye on these. These are gonna perk up. Back here, these are 4 of the pepper plants that I lifted. I don't think this one here in the front, I don't think this one's gonna make it. It's browning all the way down. The others seem to be doing okay. These are, let's see, I think they're chocolate. And those are bullnose. So those are peppers. Gradually getting all of these things cleaned up and tucked away. one more at a time. This is an umbrella tree that I rescued from my local free cycle. Cut it back. You see here, and it re-sprouted. And I've got, these were some other cuttings that I brought on. Has some nice plants. And this is my potting table. Let's see. These are blueberry cuttings that I took last year that clearly did not get watered, and then I abandoned them because they didn't make any roots. You can see we didn't really get very far with that. So I'll try that again. These are catappa tree seeds. I've harvested a couple of seeds from the seed pods. I think this is the northern catappa tree. What else can I show you? Got some soil over there. Usually when I make some fresh soil, I add I moisten it with boiling water, and that helps kill any of the fungus gnat eggs that might be in it, especially store-bought potting soil, and any of the funguses and diseases. Sometimes it knocks those back. It's my potting table. Really excited about it. I can sit here, I can look at the plants, I can look out the window. There we go. It's nice. I've got a view of the garden. Let's see if I can show you the gardens. There's a pollinator garden over there. And then in the distance, that's the veg garden back there. So that's nice. I'm really excited about this. This will have herbs and plants and starts. I did this probably 6 years ago. I started this with these. These are yogurt containers into a shoe caddy. And I've got underneath, let's see if I can get you in there. I've got sand in there, and there's a little cup to keep it lifted, because these are pretty deep. There we go. You can see that one. I haven't quite put the sand in. So on this sits your regular nursery pot, but it gives it good drainage and make sure that it's not sitting in water. These are, I separated some oregano off here. These are some umbrella plant cuttings. See, I did a cutting. They rooted nicely. I need to pot them up. And I'm gonna have a nice bit of growing space here and a bit of light. This baker's rack I can pivot. So when I've got seedlings for the garden, started in the spring, I can pivot it so that it gets the south light. And the plants here in the rack will have more light coming in from this window at that time of year, because the sun, right now, the sun sets over there, sort of behind that peak of that house. But in the spring, the sun will have moved and it'll be setting more over there. So they'll get pretty good light here. And then I can flip it back later once all the seed trays are gone. What else can I show you? I picked up this nice pot off of my local Buy Nothing or Free Cycle group. These egg cartons I used one year in the place of seed trays. I probably will not ever do that again. Let's see what else. I am going to be planting some herbs. Oh, I also have, this is some other seeds that I've opened before. It is rosemary, thyme, and basil, maybe? Oregano. Rosemary, thyme, and oregano. These seeds are pretty old, so I have no idea whether they will germinate or not. But I will try. And those will ultimately go in my I don't know what to call it. I know that they have these green stalks these days where you have sort of vertical growing. We have to find a name for what I'm going to call this. My vertical plants. I don't know. I'll come up with a name. Vertical plant caddy. These plastic bottles I am thinking of using in the garden outside, sort of like Oya's, sort of a drip water system where you poke a couple of holes along the bottom, bury them in the ground, and then fill with water, and it drips out a little bit of water at a time. So that might be really helpful in the middle of my summer when it's very dry. Here, these are some milkweed seeds that I collected. Need to separate the fluff from the seed. Keep that tight wrap until I'm ready. Let's see. This is my setup. Back up again so you can get an overview of what it looks like. There we go. Potting table, lots of places for plants, indoor herb garden, racks for seed trays, more racks, lettuce, nice big table, storage. Lots of good west window light here. And importantly, the kids can be doing things and I can keep an eye on them while I'm down there. I posted recently that I would be putting things out a little bit out of order, and that is certainly true. I certainly am going to be doing that. I have not yet posted November's garden tour, and I'm about to start filming December's garden tour, so we'll see what happens with that, but I will get them out eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later, so you have that to look forward to. And as always, I appreciate you watching my videos, and if you like them, please subscribe and like, and hit the reminder so you know when I post new ones. You can see all those new videos that I have in the backlog. Anyway, have a good day.